Yo, so how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So this is going to be a very quick video, but a very interesting video nonetheless. And that's going to be the potential of a Zombies DLC getting released into GTA 5 Online. So as I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware, for the last 4 or 5 years, there has been tons of leaks in the GTA 5 community with upcoming DLCs, and they've always come from the same very credible sources. And one of those sources has been known as Fun MW2 or Tez Funds. Now recently he did go ahead and put this message on the GTA forums website. I decided to check the arena buildings you guys have been posting about. It does seem like they were planned for the single player DLC Zombies episode, which is very exciting. I will pull up the images in just a second, but it is important to take note that Rockstar Games did originally plan for a Zombies DLC to get released into single player, and I think we can all agree it just makes sense, as even recently the CEO of Take-Two confirmed they are not looking to slow down on DLCs in GTA 5 Online. So you really have got to think, how many more ideas can they come out with that will be mainstream, just like a Zombies DLC. As I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware, the Zombies game mode has been extremely successful across a ton of different games for the last decade or so, and of course Rockstar Games have already done their own form of Zombies game mode in Red Dead Redemption 1, known as Undead Nightmares. So they do kind of know the mechanics and what it would take to run a successful Zombies DLC. Now the images that it does go on to share, as you guys can see, this one looks like some sort of like home built fort with a bunch of different logos, and in typical Rockstar game fashion, they are taking the P with these logos. As you guys are probably aware, Rockstar Games have been doing this for as long as I can remember, taking real life brands and putting their own little funny spin on things. So for example, in real life you've got the iPhone, Rockstar Games will go ahead and call it the iFruit. Obviously Apple being a fruit and being the manufacturer of an iPhone, it's not only playing on the company's name, but it's also playing on the words of the product. And Rockstar Games have a ton of these examples throughout the entire game, and they're usually very funny and very witty. However, as you guys can see, it does have 3 logos. It has Ebola instead of E. Cola. Of course, Ebola was a pretty mainstream disease, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware, as the entire internet pretty much memed this entire disease for a whole year. Next to that we have infectious, which obviously will just link into something spreading, hence the reason a Zombies DLC. Now we have this weird logo on the windows, as you guys can see. It looks like a cross of a teddy bear and an alien. I can kind of make out a face with 2 big eyes. Do be sure to definitely leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys have any idea what the hell that logo is. I have no idea. And then we have another logo here. Run, of course, is the petroleum company, I believe, or the electric company, one of those, in Los Santos in GTA 5. And as you guys can see, they put a W at the front and a G at the end to remix it into spelling wrong. So just basically a good little fun play on a few logos that we already have in GTA 5 Online, making it more apocalyptic and like just putting their own little comedy spin on things if they were to release an online section or a single player section for Zombies. Now the second building, as you guys can see, not exciting at all. Of course it is only a prop, but it is a prop that obviously is something that you guys would see in the form of a Zombies DLC. So just a load of barricading, wooden planks across the doors, wooden boards covering the windows. I think it probably would be kind of similar to how Call of Duty done it. If you had to hold off a certain location, maybe the zombies would start to rip away at the wood, and then you guys would have to obviously go ahead and rebuild it just to hold off your fort or your little area. It would be very interesting to see how Rockstar Games would implement this. And finally, the third image, we have this like portaloo or like a mini shed, which does have a logo at the back that does read infect. So obviously this is probably an area where they would just lock away an infected person, or just another moldy rundown building as a prop that would be used in the Zombies DLC. So there we go guys, they are the 3 props that Rockstar Games secretly added with the Arena War update. You guys have probably never even noticed these props, because when you're in the Arena War, you're just driving around trying to win the game, which is definitely true for the most part. And someone actually put this to Tez Funds, and he did reply saying it does make you think those buildings' purpose could have been something else. And of course, Rockstar Games have hinted at future DLCs being released a few months prior to them actually coming out. So it is a tactic that Rockstar Games have definitely used in the past, and are more than likely going to use in the future, hinting at future DLCs, because it just builds up the hype around it and they know what they're doing. If you guys aren't aware, last year Rockstar Games actually asked Tez Funds to stop leaking information to do with the game. So he is not going to come out and openly say this is our next DLC like he used to. However, reading through some of his replies to other users on the GTA forums, it really would not surprise me if we do end up seeing some form of Zombies DLC getting released this year. Do be sure to leave your comments down below. Let me know, is this something that you guys would want to see in GTA 5 Online, and how do you think Rockstar Games could implement it? Do you guys think it would be better to have a certain infected section in free roam, or complete lobbies dedicated to being entirely infested with zombies where you guys have got to survive? Known Rockstar Games, it'll probably just be a goddamn adversary mode, but nonetheless it is interesting to speculate. Do be sure to drop a like down below if you guys do support the channel, and as always, if you guys are new around here, feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace!